So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting, and you are with Jam and me and our human boxing encyclopedia, the man himself. He gets to ringside for every fight, which is really frustrating, but we love him. It's Hawkan. How are you
Thank
doing?
you.
How are you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm all good. Looking
Good.
forward to this fight and going to the GBAM show on Saturday.
And treated like royalty.
Thank you. Hey, was invited by Izzy himself, weren't he?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Izzy's got him ringside at GBM.
Amazing.
He
Love
is
it.
royalty.
And do you know what? You deserve it, Hawkan. You deserve it.
Thank you.
No one supported the female sport of boxing more than Hawkan.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Right. This is a fight. This is a cracking fight. Two really lovely girls who really have grafted in the sport and deserve to get this opportunity at the Commonwealth flyweight title, which is currently vacant. They both deserve it. Nicola Hopewell versus Gemma Ruegg. Nicola Hopewell, 5 fights, 4 wins, 1 knockout. Gemma Ruegg, 18 fights now, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 knockout. This is at the Magna Centre in Rotherham. And yeah, Hopewell was last out in February against, is it Kata Pap, which was a win on points, which was a 6-rounder. Gemma Ruegg was last out in January against one of my favourite female fighters, Maylis Gangloff. That girl seriously brings it. I love watching her fight.
Yeah.
But she did lose that unanimous decision in an 8-rounder, which is no shame, to be fair. Manglis has mixed it up with some of the best, old Maylis Gangloff.
I watched the fight. It was hard to get. I watched it.
Yeah, tough girl. So, Jam, I'm going to give this one to you first.
Yeah.
It's an intriguing one.
It is, and Gemma Ruegg is a very, very tough operator. She's a bit more of a road warrior. You know what I mean? She's more the opponent than the person expected to win. Unfortunately, that's why she's got the 10 defeats on her resume. Nicola Hopewell is still a bright spark. And for me, mate, I think Hopewell's just going to do the business and win it on points.
Yeah. I can't see a stoppage in this one personally.
No.
But you never know. You never know. But Hawkan, how do you sit with this one?
Sorry, mate. Just before we go to Hawkan, sorry, mate, to interrupt you. Nicola is punching a lot harder in training, apparently. So she's looking for the knockout. She believes she's going to get the knockout.
Well, thank you, Jam. I didn't. Does that change things for you, Hawkan? What do you think, Hawkan?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
First, Gemma has fought as a away fighter at most of her fights, and she will come as a away fighter here too at the GBAM show. So that's a slight for Nicola, that she's a home fighter, and they have the show for her. She's GBM's home fighter for the fight. That could be a difference in the fight, I think, when you are the home fighter in a title fight. And I know Team Hopewell pretty good. I was at the Emma Dolan fight in Sheffield last October at the first GBM that I attended, and so there's no surprise that I'm supporting Nick when I bought the tickets through her. So, but I think so. For me, I think Nick could win on points.
Yeah, I agree. And to be honest, before you give yours, Joel, Gemma Ruegg normally fights at Superfly as well, don't she?
Yeah, Gemma's very versatile. She will, if there's a fight at a weight, she will go for it. Very similar to Becky Ferguson. Becky will go to the weights that she needs to go to, and quite comfortably, and get to them. And Gemma's very similar. She will go for the weight that is going to get her the best chance of success, and that shows, how tough this girl is. Really,
she is the epitome of the word road warrior, mate. She really is.
100%, 100%. For me, I've watched Nicola for a long time. Before, this is sort of the Bieber days of when she was with them, and now she's obviously crossed over to British Boxing Board of Control. And for me, I still think one day she captures a world title. I think Nicola gets there, and I think this is a big step on the ladder, catching the Commonwealth. I think this will be the first step on the ladder to really making her believe that she can go and do more.
Well, remember, got offered the opportunity with Dina Forsland, but then unfortunately it got cancelled by the British Boxing Board of Control at the last moment. Imagine if she'd got that. Do you think she'd have won that?
Might have been a step too soon.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, much too soon for me, and 2 weights above her weights.
Definitely.
But to be, like Jam said before, to be considered is a major thing for people to then recognise who you are, and you're in with that sort of challenge pool of
just
people.
To be mentioned, like you said, Joe, just to be mentioned, that's a shot in the arm for Nicola Hopewell. Just to be mentioned above, in with the likes of Dina Forsland, who's 2 weights above. That is a huge opportunity. Although it was ripped away by the British Boxing Board of Control, she was still in that mention. She was still given a fight for just that one night, for that couple of hours. She was going to fight for the world title. So surely now, if she comes through and wins this against Gemma Ruegg, she deserves that chance.
Yes,
I agree.
Further up the ladder to being more recognised towards that. Having said that, I am really, you've killed me with this prediction, you two, because I have so much respect for both fighters. I'm hoping that there's a double knockout and they both knock each other out and there's no winner. But
I'll bet you £100 that does not happen, brother.
Oh, mate, I certainly not, because it won't happen. But but I am in that. I find it really difficult to call. I think based on how it is at the moment, for me, Nicola wins. But the aggressor is Gemma Ruegg. She's the aggressor in all of this. She will push hard at this fight. But Nicola's got to stick to her game plan. She's got to box, do what she does well, put her shots together. Because when Nicola gets that sense that someone's in trouble, the speed and accuracy of her punches are brilliant. She will just unload. And as you say, she's been working on how she's throwing the shots, more power. I think that's going to break Gemma down. So not necessarily earn the stoppage, but I think she breaks her down over the rounds, which will slow Gemma down, and she wins this on points. So I think Nicola Hopewell wins on points, but it's going to be a tough. Gemma's going to make her work.
It'll be a war.
That's what she does. But honestly, you two, what a nightmare of a fight to give me.
It's going to be a war, though. It's going to be a war.
Yeah.
Fight, mate. She doesn't take a backward step.
No.
But Hopewell's got a very solid corner in her team. A team in her corner, and they're going to teach her what Gemma Ruegg does, and they're going to make her counteract to that and work against that. And that's what's going to make it a comfortable night's work for Nicola Hopewell, because she's so well prepared for this fight.
Yeah. And she's been waiting for this title fight at this level. So, it's going to be a cracker. And as we say, tomorrow, we've got Daz Medcalf on tomorrow as well for an interview. So we're going to be talking to him as well. Håkan, when do you fly? Is it Thursday?
No, I'm flying out on Saturday.
So you're flying out Saturday.
And so I will arrive around midday in Sheffield. I'm staying in Sheffield, okay. And we'll catch up with Andy and Carl from Last But Boxing.
Okay, cool. Well, honestly,
so it's better to stay in Sheffield than in Rotherham. There aren't so many much hotels in Rotherham, and Magna isn't near the city center in Rotherham either. So I had to take an Uber if I'm staying in a hotel in Rotherham too. So it's better to stay in Sheffield.
Well, like I say, have a safe journey, Håkan. Enjoy the fight
Thank you.
live. Me and Jan will catch up with it, and it's going to be a cracker. Let us know in the comments, people, what your predictions are for this fight. Hit the subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications. And do you know what? I'm looking forward to this one. Best of luck to both girls. And the main thing is that they both come out healthy at the end of it. That's all we want. And let the best woman win. Until next time, Håkan, what do we say?
Have some of this.
Have it.
Have it.